Madam Toastmaster, members and guests. In order to accomplish life's goals and to overcome the personal challenges that we may have in life, we must listen, learn, and lead to develop the leader that is within each of us. I first began to listen as a child growing up in the wonderful Mid-South resort of Southern Pines, North Carolina, which is my hometown. And if we have any golfers in here, Southern Pines is in close proximity to Pinehurst, North Carolina, which is one of the more beautiful resorts that we have nationally as well as in the Southeast. I listened to my parents, grandparents, my godparents who were very influential in my upbringing, and I listened to my sister once in a while as we got older, not as a child. I also listened to my parents, my teachers. As an athlete, I listened to coaches. From listening to these people as you develop and mature from grade school to junior high school to high school, I learned to make decisions. So this is what I call my learning phase. For example, being recruited as a prospective student athlete, it's like going to buy a car. You have recruiters coming from you left and right. Why our college is good, why you should go here. But I came along during a time when I came along with about that second or third wave of black athletes who were being recruited by predominantly white institutions in the South. As I visited these schools, they were still segregated. The players came together for practice, games, and meals. After that, you were still segregated. But fortunately, I had a godfather who brought me along as a child to his alma mater, which was North Carolina A&T. I've spent many a Saturday afternoon watching him and the camaraderie that he and his friends had after over 30 years of graduating from this institution. What would be better for me? What was a better fit for me? I decided to attend Howard University in Washington, D.C., where I began my education. After getting injured playing ball, I transferred. I came back home to Greensboro to finish school. There, I began my career, married, divorced, did all the good things in life that we're supposed to do, as the manual tells us from the people that we were listening to. But they didn't really teach you that much about overcoming life obstacles. One major obstacle for me was in 2003, getting laid off. You hear about other people getting laid off. I was a victim. Never in America would I thought you could go unemployed for that length of time. Our society has changed, our economy has changed. I have learned to adapt, to overcome, and to move forward. Starting a second career in higher education. That was the beginning of a leadership phase for me. Working with college-age students, and as a lot of you know, the six-year graduation rates for many of our schools are taking 10 plus. It might be quite a little bit of an exaggeration, but working with students, empowering them to get focused, motivating them to pursue their passion, not what they hear someone else say is a good career. I want to be an engineer. Okay, let's look at your academic record. Are you qualified? Are you capable of being an engineer? Or would you be a better fit in another profession? So that was the beginning of the leadership phase. Being able to form peer mentors where these students that I had previously worked with, bringing them back to work with other new students, teaching them how to avoid the mistakes they made, teaching them to motivate their peers, teaching them leadership skills, empowering them to follow their passion. Moving to Norfolk, Virginia, I became Barbara Ham's husband. Someone asked me, what's the speech? Was I going to elaborate more on her? No. I am Barbara Ham's husband. And that is a very great joy of my life. Although I've had challenges since I've come to Virginia, that's okay. I am a happy man. But I am also happy when I look back at the students that I have worked with, and I can continue to communicate with them. And they realize that it takes more courage than wisdom to succeed. They have learned to step up, step out, reach out, and empower others to be the best that they can be. Madam Toastmaster.